Kalehali. Luris Yajani Tiatardon Aibandu Jaimadlan. Sarni Hoyuldek Eshpla Suvutia Marin Glaka Eshfra. Voltaknich!
Yatuka, Ninulia Toma Doma Toma. Shalona Torsha Halatam Sawatunku.
Shala Kaitin Jaita Hut. Faisha Kikanchi Inteahai. Kelte Bovoktia. Su Kisu Eo Dejo Fajista Pe.
Hello everyone, N7 Inspectors here, and we're going to be starting a new series on this channel, and we're going to be taking on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So a little background of what this game is. It's a mobile game, and I am actually currently playing on BlueStacks, which is an emulator for Android, so I will be linking a description of where to download, so if you don't want to use up the battery life on your phone, you can download it and play it on your computer, which is fine. You don't need a high-end computer to play it, so if you have like a very low-end PC, you can still play it, so that's all nice. And so again, I'll be linking it down in the description. And basically, Galaxy of Heroes is think of like a fantasy football for you, where basically you get all the characters that you know in the Star Wars lore and history, and you can just put them all together in a group and just battle other groups. And that's basically what that is. So right now we're going to be tackling the tutorial. Right now we're starting on the new accounts and going through, and I'll be giving you a few tips and tricks on it, and we'll see how far we can get. So right now we're going to do basic attacks. This is just showing you the ropes. So the Jedi Consular is a pretty good go-to character in general. He is needed for like one of the quests that you get. We will show you that later. But he's not high tier, but he's not bad either. Same goes for the Clone Trooper. He's actually part of the Clone Trooper group, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But yeah, so right now these crystals here, this is real money currency they can buy. But one nice thing about this game is that if you just play the game and you rank up in certain areas like PvP and all that, you still get crystals that you can then use for stuff, and we'll go into that later. So that's awesome. We get 5. I'm not going to get you too much information at once, because if you're new to this game, welcome. I don't want to scare you away with too much information, but this is the whole point, is just if you're starting out, if you heard it from a friend, or you saw a little advertisement on YouTube or somewhere, you just want to try it out, hopefully you'll get some tricks from here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say N7 Inspectors. As that. Hopefully it'll take. Perfect. Alright. So this is the table that you will see. You don't get the intro unless you're done with the intro. This is the table that you'll get. So here, this is where you'll be hanging out for the most of the time, is the light side battles and the dark side battles, and we'll go through that eventually. The store is where you can use your crystals here to buy stuff, which again I'll be covering up a little bit, and then the different areas here. So let's go into here. Alright, we have enough to buy a chromium pack. Now this here, personally, I would not recommend for anybody who's new to here, new to playing, to use your crystals on this. Just for the sake of tutorial, they're going to give us like I think it's Chewbacca. His sword hard set. There you go. Yep. So here he's Clone Wars Chewbacca. We'll go into details of his kits in a few, but I would not recommend buying those packs there because it's just a waste of crystals in my opinion. You can, if you're willing to grind for it, you will get stuff for free basically. Alright, so now we went in and do the quest, and we're going to do a light side battle, which is what we saw here. Okay, so this is the table that we'll be going through, and see, as you can see, it's locked, and as you go, there's 1A and B. I don't know how many, there's probably up to D, not D, but J or something. But as you go through, you fight these, so right now it shows the enemies is a boss, which is a heavy battle droid, battle droid, and then you can use your characters to fight. What's going to use is 6 energy, which you can see up here. As you level, right now we're level 1, as you level up, you'll get more energy queues up. So right now we have 60, but as we get to level 5, we'll get at least 70 or so. So don't worry about using your energy the earlier time, just go, you'll be getting a lot of energy back. So this is here is where you get to choose. As soon as you unlock characters, you get to choose to remove the characters in your list and add them. So this is where the fancy football side of things comes into play, where it's like, I want to get this person to fight with this person, and then we'll make a team, you know. So this is where it is. So right now this is our 3 defaults. We don't have a choice, so we're going to go click on battle. Alright, so this is going to show you how Chewbacca works. So if you hold down here, this will show you a little description of what we do. So it deals physical damage to a target enemy, so just like a basic attack. Boom, dead. I bet you can win the battle yourself. Alright, perfect. Okay, so now they're going to give us a little bit of free reign on what we choose. So we can choose a basic attack with our Jedi, or we could use a heal. We don't want to use heal right now because we're at full health, so let's skip that. Let's just choose, also with the circle here, you can choose which battle droid you want to attack. So let's go from left to right. So we'll go here, basic attack. He's gonna attack us. Okay. So then here we have our basic attack, or we can do an AoE attack, which is quite nice. So let's do that since there are 4 people. There we go. Nicely done. Alright, in some battles, there could be up to 3 or more battles. So right now we're in phase 2. So 2 of 2 right here. So let's do a little bit of, no, I think we should be able to tank it fine. So let's take out this squishy guy first. So there we go. Alright, now this one here is very helpful. There are characters that can use the taunt. Basically what it will do is once we activate it, all enemies, he'll show you the icon. Once all enemies will start attacking him only, except AoEs are exempt from that. So as you saw, he hit everyone, but this droid here with their basics will attack him only, and so that'll leave these 2 to attack without it. So like, there you go. He's getting healed, tap target to weaken droid, healing him first. So they're the healers, DPS, and tanks. So this guy is considered a tank, healer, DPS. Simple mechanics like that. Alright, we'll take out that guy so he doesn't heal. Now let's heal up. There we go. And we'll just use our basics. There we go. Alright, it's not, we don't want to use our AoE because there's just 1 target, so. And there we go. Done. Nice and easy. Alright, as you can see here, we leveled up, and there we go. Max energy increase. So we were at 60, now we're at 61. So as I said, you'll be leveling up very quickly, so you don't have to worry about trying to conserve energy. You know, the first 30 to an hour of gameplay, you're going to be leveling up very quickly. So there's crystals. This here we'll be using for a different feature we'll go into a little bit later. These are your credits that we'll be using to buy stuff, and then your XP. Alright, here these are like little quests that you complete. The reward is completing, we get more credits. Awesome. So just click on the crest here. Alright, training counselor to level 2. So now, saw the training droid, that little circle I was showing you about? We're going to go into that. Let's try training to level up your character. Let's go to characters here. And sorry if I sound stuffy, I'm overcoming a sickness here. So let's, now this here is all the characters that you'll have access to game. We can't scroll through because we're in the tutorial still. But as you unlock characters, you'll be able to see your inventory. So let's click on the consular. Now we click on train. And see this little circle here? There's a training droid. See right there, T1 training droid. We're going to assign it. And there we go. He's now level 2. And so as you play through the game, you'll be getting more training droids and then you're leveling up. One thing to note though is your characters cannot level past your profile character level. So right now our profile level is 2, and so this guy can only be level 2. He can't be a level 3 while we're level 2. So just keep that in mind. And now that's going to give us stat increase, so strength and also power, which will be nice. And now we complete another quest, more credits, and then this here will probably be showing a little bit later. Okay, win a light side battle 1B. Let's go. And there we go. Can we not? Alright. And stars don't really mean anything unless you're a completionist. I don't think we can move right now, but I'll show you if for those who want to complete all 3 stars. In some scenarios, it's needed to do 3 stars, but like in the earlier times, if you happen to get 2 stars, don't feel bad. You can always go back and replay. Alright, so as you can see here, we have 3 stages. So what we're going to do is just use our basics for right now. Let's not use our taunt. So characters take turns based on their speed. The blue speed bar right here, under the health bar, indicates which characters are best to act. So right now, pretty much everyone almost can go. So let's go that guy. Take him out. And so he does an AoE, just like the clone trooper. This character has a status effect. Tap and hold to open. Critical damage. Okay, nice. Well, let's do an AoE. There we go. Again, we're not going to use the taunt until we really need it. Oh. You gotta dodge. There we go. Phase 2. Alright. Oh, and as you go through different phases, so we went from 1 to 2, if you noticed, their health increased. Every time when you get to another phase, you gain a little bit emphasis on little health. So you can't always rely on, if it's a 3 stage, to get that to get you to heal up. But it's a little bit helpful, as you can see here. We don't really use our heal ability. Alright, so this here you want to get is an ability block. So special abilities are locked. As you can see here, our taunt ability is not available, so that's a special ability. You can only use basic attacks. So just keep in mind, if you get that on one of your characters, you can't use their ability. So it's actually quite a powerful ability if you get a character that has that, because it can turn a lot of battles into your favor with that block ability. Alright, so there are 3. Let's AoE. There we go. Alright, so let's do this. I'll show you the taunt. And let's attack. See, so, oh, he didn't AoE. AoE again. Okay. Well, they're not really helping with the taunting. Let's heal up. There we go. Okay, we got the ability block, so we can't heal, but we already used it, so that's fine. No big deal. Boom. Alright. 3 stars. And again, we leveled up. So we gained more energy. There we go. We got 2 training. And I'll be showing you what that is in a second. XP credits. Nice. I almost forgot, when you reach player level 4, I have a free character waiting for you. All you have to do is sign in. Okay. So, what we'll do is we'll, if you have a place, no, not a, let's see, Google Play Store, I can't really speak right now, Google Play account, like your Gmail account, you can link it right here. Right now I am playing on see how it says sign into Google Play. Basically, this is helpful if you have on your phone and you want to link your account to your email, because then you can log into another device and sign in with your Google Play account, and you can have all your characters still there. Right now I'm playing on a guest account, which is like a temporary profile on a device. So if the device gets wiped, the guest profile gets wiped as well, and you have to start from scratch. So here we go. We get free reign now to move around. So you can take a moment to take a look. These will get unlocked as you progress through the game, so don't worry about that. You found a piece of gear. Each character uses optimized gear sets. So let's see, you can place found. Equip 6 pieces of gear to let you upgrade a character's gear level, which unlocks new abilities for them. Alright, the green icon in case you have gear that can be equipped right now. Awesome. So let's equip. And see this piece that we got from the last mission, we can equip it, and there we go. We actually got 2 more pieces from that quest. Awesome. So we're in the light side battle C, we'll do that. Increase level once, we can do that. We'll get some credits. We'll claim we're level 3 now, so we can get him up to level 3. Use Wookiee Rage 3 times, which is the taunt ability. Win 2 battles with Clone Wars Chewbacca. Don't worry about, trying to remember, oh, I had to do that. Just play the game. You'll unlock these combat quests and you'll complete them. So don't worry about trying to write them down and remember. Alright, so let's do this. Since he's going to be our main tank, we're going to equip. There. Okay. So we already used that. Now, a thing to remember is that, see this yellow here? You can't unlock that gear until you level the person up. So let's go ahead and level him up. See, there we go. We're level 3 now. There we go. We got the quest. We can close that out. Go back. Now see, now that unlocks. So if you see a yellow icon, you have the gear enabled, but your character's level probably isn't up to par. So you have to level up at least to equip it. So that's how that works. And as you can see, we're gear level 1 right now, but as we go, we can upgrade those slots and then we'll get to gear 2. And what's fun is that you can take a glance and see it's a white border. When they go to level 2, they'll get a green border, and so on. And so let's take a look here real quick and look at all the characters in the game. So I'm not going to go into full details on each of these, but as you can see, there's a huge roster of people that you can get and farm. And so, yeah, fun stuff. And so here, I was talking about the clone troopers. If you click on this all here, you can find the category of different people. So let's look at the clone trooper right here. So we unlocked the clone sergeant here. And then you can unlock Cody, Echo, Fives, and Rex. They're from the Star Wars Clone Wars TV show, if you haven't seen that. A very good TV show for Star Wars, so might want to check that out. But there's five people you can put on the squad, and so you can have a full clone squad. And right now they're actually pretty they had a little bit of a visual rework. See right here, and all and they're actually pretty decent. They're not the best tier, but they're still pretty good, and some of them actually work pretty well with other characters. So if as you can see here, you can actually take a look at their abilities and just scroll through and just take a look if you haven't unlocked them. So you can still view and see what they look like. Alright, let's continue Hoth 1C. And there we go. So this is a guaranteed drop for us, which is first time. And then we have a possible rewards for these here. So let's just battle. Oh, and you know how I said that at level 2 they'll get a green border? There you go. That's what it looked like. Alright. So let's just do auto and auto, so they can get that AoE out of the way. Alright. Let's AoE him. Alright. Let's taunt. Heal. And there we go. So as you can see, that second trooper, he only attacked Chewbacca because he was taunted. So dodge, no big deal. Okay, he's a healer, so let's take him out. So as you see there, we trained them up and we got the Wookiee Rage and all that. Let's see, when D and E, cool. Alright, and let's see how far we have to go here. So there's D, E, and F. So for 1, you have up to F, and then we'll unlock number 2. And see here, for those who were wondering about the 3 stars, whether they're important or not, that's only if you want to have a 381 out of 381 for those completionists. And that's what that is for. And as I said, there are some nodes where it's important to the 3 stars basically will give you replayability. So here, if you notice, this is multi-sim, which is this green ticket here. If you don't 3-star, you won't be able to multi-sim this. But here, since we did 3 stars, we can do this. Basically, instead of having to battle and watch the animation go, you can basically click this. It completes the battle automatically. You get the rewards like normal. It will still use up your energy, but you just won't. It basically speeds up the process of grinding. My suggestion is, since you're just starting out, save your sims for a little bit later. Don't use them away, because there might be some situations where you're trying to level up a character and you're needing those sims a little bit later. So just if you can, stick with the animations, just go through. I know it might be a little tedious, but you can still get going. All right, awesome. We unlocked auto and speed. So basically, when we're going through, you know, it's pretty slow. So it's not too bad. But if we go to here, it's a little bit faster. And then if we go to 4 times speed, we can speed up the process way faster. So those people who have been playing this game for a while, this is our friend. We automatically do that, and then what you do is auto. Basically, I have my mouse off the keyboard right now, my hands off the keyboard, and I'm letting the computer take control. For these type of situations where it's low tier, it's okay to use your auto and just, you can go get a drink real quick and just let the computer do it. In the higher tier fights like PvP and all that, unless you know you're definitely going to win, you typically don't want to use auto, because so you can strategize and actually get things done. But for the most part, you can just auto and just let the computer take over, and we're about to win, so that's no big deal. Boom, we won. So those 2 little tips up there is quite helpful, and I appreciate they unlocked it in the earlier games right there. So we got more. Sweet. All right, let's see if we can upgrade. Perfect. So here we have all 4 pieces unlocked. We might have to get some more pieces. No, it doesn't look like they're. If you look at the silhouettes, you can see if you need more pieces. So let's equip this, equip this, equip, and there we go. See, all pieces are filled in. Let's upgrade, and there we go. We unlocked his leadership ability. You can click on this, so you can actually read. All allies have 20+ defense. So allies meaning anyone in your party or group. Doesn't matter if they're dark side or light side. Doesn't matter if you're in the group. That's what allies mean. There's some situations where if you're on the dark side, it only affects dark side people. Like let me show you an instance real quick here. Let's go to Empire, which is a group that we'll be going into a little bit later. Here, let's go down to Palpatine. This guy here is an in-game, he's a legendary character, but as we progress, and we'll cover that. But let's take a look at his leadership ability. See, he says Empire and Sith allies. So if you had a Jedi or like a light side character, this would not apply to them. They can still fight, but they will not have the bonuses like this. So that's why it's good to read up on what kind of leadership those are. Let's take out the store. Bronzium data cards. These will unlock for you, as you can see here. You get, I think, 5 or 6 free cards a day. So let's get the free one. You get the option to skip it, and then there we go. We got 10 training cards so we can upgrade our characters. As you play through the game, you get these type of tokens here you can use to buy this. So you don't have to worry about hoarding them, because so once you get enough of these, go ahead and spend them. You'll be able to get another another pack, and let's see what we got. Ooh, nice. Why did we get her? But she is really good, actually. I'm quite surprised. And we didn't use any crystals. Okay. Wow. Alright, we got really lucky. Oh man. I'm not going to go into details on who she is, but she is a very powerful character. But here, let's take a look at the store since we're here. There's the Chromium Mega Pack, or not Mega Pack, but this is the Chromium pack that we did for the tutorial. As you can see, it costs 350 crystals, and it has a chance emphasis on chance of dropping any of these people here. So it's a random roll. You typically either get 5. I haven't seen a lot of people get 25 shards for a character. It's typically 5 or 3, 5 minimum. So in my opinion, you're sort of like gambling away credits or like shards, which you could be using to actually level and do stuff. So that's what I'm showing you. Is I highly recommend you not doing that. If you have extra and you are just curious, go ahead and try it, but I just don't recommend it. Then here you can use some of your credits to convert to credits here if you're low, but again, you'll be playing, if you've been playing the game, and if you're playing casually, you'll still be getting credits, so it's not a big deal. And then here, this is showing you how much for, so 220 is for $2 right there, and it goes on 200, so that's your choice. So let's take a look here. See, there's the green border right there, level 3. Let's level up our other characters real quick. Equip. There we go. Give him to... Level 3. I'm not quite sure why it's allowing us to go past our level. Because usually it goes to the level of your profile, but I guess not. Fascinating. Alright. Let's just bring him to level 3 for right now, because we want to save these training. Okay, and we'll bring him up to level 2 as well. Or 3. We'll equip that. Equip. There we go. Alright, so before we're gonna end this first part, I'll be uploading another part a little bit later. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If you're interested in like getting this guy up to, you know, green bar, what you could do is click on the gear and click on find. This will then show you all the options that you have, all the nodes that will get you the gear that you want. So we unlocked the C one, so let's go ahead and battle. And there we go. We can do the C again. As I said, you know, we're going to try to save our multi-sims for a little bit later down the road. So we'll just have to bear with the animations, but again, we're going 4-speed and auto. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's move with that mouse. So, in general, the AI is not too bad, but it is AI, so it's not superior to the human thinking process. So, you know. But again, in the earlier levels, it is not too bad. So let's see here. Ah, perfect. We got the piece that we needed, and you know we could do that again. Repeat that mission and get another piece. So that is the basics. Let's see here. Let's get our Chewbacca up. Alright, cool. So that is the basics of not the basics, sorry. The beginning of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Hopefully that was not too much information for you, and we'll be continuing our journey. This is just part 1. In the later video, we'll be just continuing our story, going to, is it D? No, E. We'll finish up on the first one, so we'll unlock the second, and then as we progress, I'll be giving you a few tips and all that. Just so to lend a little bit of credibility to who, why do why am I making this video, I'm going to be linking my profile, my main profile, in the description as well, so you can actually see that I've unlocked a pretty decent amount of characters and got them pretty decently geared. I'm not like unlocked everybody. I'm known as like a mid-tier player because I haven't got most of the legendaries and got them to max gear, but I think I have I played enough where I can actually feel free that I can give you new players hints and all that. So if this find you helpful, go ahead and comment whether you're excited or if anything that I went too fast on. Please comment below because I want to make this series as fun and enjoyable and more just as knowledge based as possible. So have fun, have a good day, and thanks for dropping by. Later.